Displacement problems. Displacement is the shortest distance between starting point and ending point of a journey. Say for example, a person is walking towards a right angle triangle like this. From the point A, here this is point C and reaching point B. That is along the sides. From this side he is moving and reaching the point C, and from the C he is going and reaching the point B. Actually, the travel journey is occurring from A to C and C to B. Now, this is the ending point and this A is the starting point. Now, you will have to find the shortest distance between these points A and B. The shortest distance will be always the slanting line. This is the shortcut way. This is the along the path line. So, instead of taking the along the path line, you will have to consider the shortest distance by using here. We are using Pythagoras formula. According to Pythagoras, this side is said to be the hypotenuse. Hypotenuse means the slanting side is always said to be the hypotenuse. This side, that is whenever you are taking theta, that is somewhat angle over here, this side is adjacent to the theta side. So, this side is said to be the adjacent side. What is this side? This side is said to be the opposite side. So, in a right angle triangle, there are three sides. The first slanting side is said to be the hypotenuse and the base side. Another name of this side is base, because this is the base of the right angle triangle, base or adjacent side. In this side, this is said to be the opposite side or perpendicular side. Just you can remember any one of the name for this. Now let's move on to the Pythagoras theorem. According to Pythagoras, in a right angle triangle, the other two sides are said to be A, B or AB here. The slanting side is said to be C. Always the formula to find any one of the side which is given C square is equal to A square plus B square. This is a simple but very important formula to remember. So, whenever the values for A is given here 3, B is given as 4, and what is the value for C? Say for example, the sides are 3 and 4. What is the value of C? How will you find it? C square is equal to A square plus B square. Okay, C square is equal to, what is A? 3. 3 square is 9. What is B? Which is 4. 4 square is 16. So, 9 plus 16. I don't want C square here. I want to find the C's value. For that, I am taking C is equal to under root of 9 plus 16. What is 9 plus 16? Which is going to be under root of 25. Everyone knows under root of 25 is 5. Root of 25 is 5, right? So, C is 5. From this, I can get this answer. This is the shortest distance in a right angled triangle. The C's value will be equal to the shortest distance always. This is one of the method to find the answer using Pythagoras theorem. Let's see the another smart way to solve the same sum. Method 1 of solving these kinds of questions involved with the formula given by Pythagoras, that is C square is equal to A square plus B square. But method 2, which is involving in the Pythagorean triplets. Triplets is an integer value given to the formula, that is C square is equal to A square plus B square. This is used as the alternate method in most of the competitive examination to save your time and get rid of these calculations. So, what is Pythagorean triplets? Let's see. 3, 4, 5. This is one of the value what we have taken here. So, whenever the two other sides, that is except the hypotenuse value, other two sides are in the pattern, here 4, here 3, or in ultra here 3, here 4, definitely the hypotenuse value will be 5. So, if you have memorized these values 3, 4, 5, also the multiple of 3, 4, 5 is given. Say for example, if this is 30, this is 40, what is this? You know that for 3, 4, the exact hypotenuse value will be the 5. If it is 30 and 40, it is going to be 50. That's all. These are the things. That's why we are just concentrating for the triplets values also. Another triplet value, that is 5, 12, 13. This is one of the triplet value. So one of the value is 5, another value is 12. The result of the hypotenuse value will be end with 13. So like that, 7, 24, 25, 8, 15, 17, 9, 40, 41. So many values are given by Pythagoras for the triplets value. But in most of the competitive examinations, this 3, 4, 5 and 5, 12, 13 values are very important. As these are presented in so many questions, simply you can eliminate these calculations, and only thing is you will have to find whether the triplet values are given in the question, means you can easily solve it. If you are not able to find the exact triplets value, nothing wrong with doing the sum with the help of the formula. So learn the both of the methods, and wherever applicable you can use the formula method, and wherever applicable you can use the triplets method to save time. The first question, Kamal goes 12 km toward north from a fixed point and then goes 8 km towards south from there. In the end, he goes 3 km towards east. How far is he from the starting point in terms of the shortest distance? However, this keyword in terms of the shortest distance, which is not presented in the question also, you will have to find in terms of short distance only. In this question it is given, but in the most of the question this word is not presented. However, you will have to consider the same. So Kamal goes 12 km towards the north. So this is Kamal towards north. He is going 12 kilometers. Then goes 8 km towards south. Goes 8 km from this point. Goes south means always down. North means always up. These are the 2 points. So from here he is moving up to this age. So this total distance is 12, and up to this point to this area, that is age. This should be very clear first. Then the next one. In the end, he goes 3 km towards east. From this point, he is going towards east. East means always right moving. So, I am taking here, from this, he is moving to the east. For how far he is going? 3 km he is going. Now, we will have to find, this is the ending point, right? This is the ending point and this is the starting point. We will have to find the shortest distance between these 2 points. So, how to find it? Simply, I can mark it in the form of a right angle triangle. So, let's take the right angle triangle over here. So, here we want to find the distance. What is the value of one side? This side is 3. Simply, what is the side of this side? So, here 12. Overall line is 12 minus this 8. 12 minus 8 is going to be 4. So, one side is 3. Another side is 4. What is the triplet value we have learned? 3, 4, 5 is a triplet value. So, one side is 3. Another side is 4. The 5 will be the hypotenuse always. Finally, my answer is 5. Or else, if you would like to apply the formula over here, what is the C here? C square is equal to A square plus B square. What is A square? 9 plus B square 16. C square is equal to simply 9 plus 16. What is C's value? To get the C's value, under root of 9 plus 16. So, C is equal to under root of 25, which is equal to 5. This is the another way of solving the sum. Both the ways I got the same answer 5, which is given in the option D, 5 km. Then the next question, a person starts walking in north direction and after travelling a distance of 4 meter, takes a left turn and walks 25 meter. From here he took a right turn and walked 20 meter and finally took a right turn and walked 35 meter. How far is he from the starting point? A person starts walking in the north direction. You can mark anywhere the person, and he is moving towards the north. North means always up. Then after travelling a distance of 4 meter, only 4 meter. So just we can reduce the line. I can mark this is 4 meter. Then what he is doing? Take a left turn and walks 25 meter. He is taking a left turn and walks 25 meter over here. So he is taking a left turn and walk 25 meter. Then from this point, what is happening? From here he took a right turn and walked 20 meter. From this point, he is taking a right turn and walked 20 meter. Finally took a right turn and walked 35 meters. So 35 must be little larger than the 25 line. So I have measured 35 over here. How far is he from the starting point? That is the question. So this is the starting point. This is the ending point. So from this point, what is the shortest distance? This, the dotted line, we want to measure it. How means? Here you can make the right angle triangle like this. Now I am making the dotted line to the line. Now let's measure the other two values. With the help of that, we can find the shortest distance over here. This is said to be A and this is said to be B. Okay, what is A? Let's take it. This is 20. This line is 20 and 4. 20 plus 4 is going to be 24. That is the side of A, which is 24. What is B here? This will be equal to this side, right? So this side will be equal to this side. 35 for the overall line consists of 35 kilometer. Here 25. 35 minus 25 is going to be the 10 for here. Here it is 10 means here also B is equal to 10. Now let's take the right angle triangle. This side is 10 and this side is 24. What is this side? So this side, slanting side is said to be the C. C square will be always equal to A square plus B square. So let's take it under the formula method. C square is equal to A square, that is 100 plus 24 square. Already we have memorized up to 25 square value. For this we have the techniques in the previous video, that is finding the square roots and cube roots within few seconds. So 100 plus 24 square is equal to 576. So C value I require. So under root of 100 plus 576, which is going to be 676. Finally 676 is what? 26 square. So C's value is going to be 26. So finally the distance between this starting and ending point is 26 kilometers, which is given in the option A, that is 25 meter. Option C, 26 meter. The same problem can also be solved under using the Pythagorean triplets. In the triplet, you could see two values, 3, 4, 5 is one of the value, 5, 12 and 13 is the another value. Here, what are the values we have got? For one side it is 10, another side which is 24. So here, let's match it. This 5, 12, 13, let's match it. Here 10 we got, here 24 we got. What is the value of this? For this, you want to reveal the relationship between 5 and 10. Into 2, which is 10, 12 into 2, which is 24, 13 into 2, which is going to be 26 simply. So without these calculations, while seeing the sum itself, you can answer which is whether it is belongs to the triplets or not. Simply my answer is 26. The next question. Ram started walking towards east. After walking 10 meter, he took a right turn and walked 10 meter. He took a left turn and walked 30 meter and again took a left turn and walked 40 meter. Now Ram, how far shortest distance and in which direction from the starting point? So first Ram's direction is starting from the east. So let's take Ram towards east, the starting point. Then the next one, after walking 10 meter. After walking 10 meter, he took a right turn. Right turn means this is the right for Ram and walked 10. So this 10 must be equal to this 10. In such a way, you will have to make the length. Both are same. Then the next, he took a left turn and walked 30 meter. From this point, he is taking the left and walked for 30 meters. This must be little larger than the 10 line. Then the next one. Again took a left turn and walked 40 meter. From this point, he is making a left turn and walked for 40 meters. Now, how far the shortest distance and in which direction from the starting point? This is the starting point and this is said to be the ending point. Now, we need to find. this is the shortest distance. You need to find the distance between these 2 points. So here, what is the base value? Now I am making this as a right angle triangle like this. For that, I am extending the lines to make a right angle triangle. What is this measurement? Already 10 is given. This line is equal to this 30. 30 want to be taken here. This 30 plus 10 is 40. That is the base value. What about this value? The whole line is 40. Here it is 10. 40 minus 10, which is 30. This line is up to 30. Now, what is the value? That is the shortest distance between these two. You can take the formula c square is equal to a square plus b square. So, c is equal to under root of what? 30 square, which is 900, plus 40 square, which is 1600. Sum it up, you will be getting 2500 under root, that is c. 25, the root is 5, we know. 10, we can take it. So, C is simply 50. So, this also can be get by the triplet value. This is method 1. We got answer 50, which is given in the option B and D. But the directions they are asking whether it is northeast or northwest. From which direction? The question is asking from the starting point you will have to calculate. So, how to calculate? First have the value, that is C is 50. Next, let's moving on to the direction. So, from the starting point, what direction is the ending point? Simply you can take and mark the directions like this. This is north, this is south, this is east and this is west. Actually, my final point is the direction from the starting point, the ending point lie between north and east. Exactly, that is the midpoint. So, between north and east, what is the direction? Simply northeast. What is the distance over here? 50. Finally, my answer is 50 meters towards north, which is given in option B. Also, the same sum can be solved under the triplets for the value 50. How means? We know that 3, 4, 5 is a triplet. In the right angle triangle, we have taken over here, which was in the form of, here we got 30 and here we got 30, here we got 30 and here we got 40, right? 30 plus 10, which is 40, here 30. What is the value of the hypotenuse? Here 30, here 40, 3, 4, 5. 3 say 30, 4 say 40 into 10, 5 say we are going to say 50. This is the use of triplets. Without the calculation, also you can find this 50 using the triplet value. The next question, Venkat travels 7 km towards south and 5 km towards his left. He further travels 5 km towards south. How far is he from the starting point in which direction? So, let's take it 7 km towards south. So, this is Venkat. He is moving to the south. South means always the downwards. So, he is moving 7 kilometers. Then the next 5 kilometers to his left. Which is his left? This is his left. So, he is moving 5 kilometer. 5 kilometer, the line will be little smaller than 7. Then the next, he further travels 5 kilometers towards south. From this point again, he is moving to the south for the 5 more kilometers. So, these two lines must be little equal. How far is he from the starting point and in which direction? So, this is the starting point and this being the ending point. So, let's mark the values. So, first I have connected the starting and ending point. Now, the requirement is making a right angle triangle. Now, we want to find what is the distance over here. I am making the rough pick of the right angle triangle. What is this value? This value is 5. So, here also 5. This is 5, right? So, here also it is going to be 5. So, base value is 5. Okay, what is this total height? This is 7 and this is 5. 7 plus 5, which is going to be 12. Now, what is the hypotenuse value? Look at the triplet value, 5, 12 and finally my answer is 13. And one more thing, the question is also asking you how far is he from the starting point and in which direction. From the starting point, he is in which direction, the question is asking. This is the ending point, right? From the starting point. Direction wise, for that you will have to make the direction map. That is, this is north, this is east, this is west, and this is going to be the south. This line, the required line, is lying between east and south. Finally, the direction is southeast. The direction is southeast and the answer for this question is 13. So, finally, my answer is option B, 13 kilometers southeast. The next question, a person walks 4 kilometers towards west, then turns to his right to travel 9 kilometers. He turns towards east and travel 12 kilometers, and finally he travels 3 kilometers towards south. How far he is from the initial position? So let's start. The person walks 4 kilometers towards the west. So this is the person from the west. West means to the left side. So here 4 kilometers he has travelled. After that he turns to his right. His right is upside. So this right, he is travelling 9 kilometers. So above the 4, larger the line must be. Simply you can draw the 9 kilometers over here like this. He turns towards east. Towards east means you will have to mark this side. That is right side. How far he is going is 12 kilometers. This 12 line is should be little larger than the 9 kilometers. Then finally he travelled 3 kilometers towards the south. So from this point towards the south, he has just moved 3 kilometers. This 3 should be 1/3 of the number line we have taken for the 9 kilometers. So the next is, how far is he from the initial position? So mark this point as ending point. What was the starting point? From this you will have to measure the distance between the 2 points. So the dotted line is the distance, shortest distance between the points. Now I am marking for right angle triangle. So this is the part required. Say this is A and this is B and this is C. Simply. So what is the value for A? So for that, the whole line which is 9 kilometers minus 3, we will be getting A is 6. A, the line for this side is 6 plus 3 will be equal to the opposite side of 9, right? So similarly, what is B? What is the opposite side here? 12. 12 is for the whole opposite line. This 12 minus the partial line is 4. 12 minus 4 is simply 8. Simply B is 8. A is 6, B is 8. What is C? Under method 1, you can use the formula. C square is equal to A square plus B square. What is A square? 36. What is B square? 8 square is 64, which is going to be the C square value, right? Then C's will be summation of 36 plus 64 is going to be the 100. Simply C is 10. Finally, the answer for the question is 10 kilometer. So we can say that this is under method 1. 10 kilometers is the answer. How to solve the same under method 2 using the triplet? We know that the triplet value is 3, 4, 5. Here 6, 8 watt. So simply matching 3, 4, which is going to be 5, 6, 8, what is the value? So 3 into 2 is 6, 4 into 2 is 8. Simply 5 into 2 is going to be 10. And that is my answer for the question, which is given in the option, that is B, 10 kilometer is the correct answer. The next question, a child is looking for his father. He went 90 meters in the east before turning to his right. He went 20 meters before turning to his right again to look for his father at his uncle's place. 30 meters from this point, his father was not there. From there, he went 100 meters to his north before meeting his father in a street. How far did the son meet his father from the starting point? From these kinds of questions, we need to know what are the points are to be ignored first, what are the things to be focused then. So here a child is looking for his father. These things and all not required for the question at all. He went. From the point you can start. he went 90 meter in the east. Before turning to that and all, just ignore. First concentrate. He went 90 meter in the east. So starting from the east, where is the direction says? It is on the right side. So take the right arrow like that. Mark how far he is going. 90 meter. This is the child. Okay. The child is moving to the east for 90 meters. Okay. Then before turning to his right, now you can take, before turning to his right means you can take the right, because this sentences belong to the next statement. Before turning to the right means take the right. Then read the second statement. He went 20 meter. Just wait. 20 meter. Here 90 meter. That's all. Then before turning to his right again means from this point you will have to take the right. Where is the right? This is the right. How far he is going? He went 20 meter. That is marked. Turning to his right again to look for his father at his uncle's place. 30 meter from this point. So mark 30. This 30 must be 1/3 of 90 meter. Simply I am making this 90 meter long. This is the child. So this is 30. I have marked. Then the next thing. His father was not at this point. From there, he went 100 meter to his north. To his north means this point. Don't confuse with the towards north, towards east, towards south. All are regarding the map direction. North means definitely upwards. So, from this point, he is going north. That is the thing here. So, how long he is going is 100 meter. He is crossing the line. So, this is 90, this is 100. Little greater the line than the 90 meter. That's all. Now the next thing is, from there he went 100 meter to his north. Before meeting his father in the street, how far did the son meet his father from the starting point? So at this point it is very clear the son reached his father. So this is the starting point of the son. At this point the son and father met each other. Now I will have to find the shortest distance. Whenever the question is not asking for shortest distance also, you will have to consider, because these and all displacement kinds of problems. For that you will have to use the Pythagoras theorem over here. So what is the value here? For that find A and find B, then C will become very easy to find. So what is A? 100. The whole line is having 100 meter minus 20. 100 minus this part 20. I will get 80, which is A. From this point to this point, A is 80. Then the next thing, the whole line consists of 90 meter minus 30 meter. I will get this value for B. 90 minus 30, 60. 60 is the value for B from here to here. Then what is the value for C? Simply using the triplet value 3, 4, 5. Here which is given 60, 80, what is the value for 5? Simply 3 into 20 is 60, 4 into 20 is 80, 5 into 20, simply my answer is going to be 100. 100 meter the child would have travelled. That is the thing. So here from the starting point the shortcut distance is 100 meter and that is the answer. Also you can use the same under the method one. What is that? C square is equal to A square plus B square. So here C is equal to under root of A square plus B square. What is A here? A is 80. 80 square is 6400. What is B square? 60 the whole square 3600. Adding both together I am getting 10,000 under root, which is equal to C. So what is C? 100 square is 10,000. So simply I got C is equal to 100 meter. Option B 100 meter is the correct answer. The next question. A man walks 2 km towards north. Then he turns to east and walks 10 km. After this he turns to north and walks 3 km. Again he turns towards east and walks 2 km. How far is he from the starting point? So first the man is walking 2 km towards the north. So this is the man 2 km towards the north. He is moving first. Then he turns to east. East means to the right side. Walks 10 km. After this he turns to the north and walks 3 km. To the north means from this point he is moving. This is 3 kilometers. Let's take 2 kilometer less, and 3 must be little larger than 2. Like this we can make it. Then the next, again he turns towards east and walks 2 kilometer. From this point he is moving to the east 2 kilometer. This 2 must be little lesser than the 3. That is, the line length must be little smaller. Then the next thing, how far is he from the starting point? This is known as the ending point. Here the starting point. Now we want to find the shortest distance, that is from here to here we will have to find. For this, where to make the right angle triangle is, you can make it like this. Now you want to find this side and this side. That will be easy. Here you want to find the C with the help of A and B. Okay, what is the value of A over here? Let me write this 3 above the line. This is 3. Okay, what is A? For finding this line, this 3 with this 2 is to be added. 3 plus T, 2, which is equal to 5. This is 5 meter. What is B? Here which is 10, here which is 2, B is 12. One side is 5, another side is 12. What is the hypotenuse? 5, 12, 13 says the C's value will be directly 13. So answer for this question is 13 kilometer, which is given in the option A. Or else if you would like to solve it under the formula method, C square is equal to A square plus B square. What is A square? 5 square. What is B square? 12 square, which will be equal to C square. Now C is equal to under root of 5 square is 25, 12 square is 144. Adding up together, you will be getting 169. Root of 169 is what? That is the value of C. That is 13 square is 69. So C is equal to simply 30. Finally, I reach the point. That is, answer is 13 kilometer. As of now, we have solved so many problems under the direction based. In that we have used Pythagoras theorems. These problems are called displacement problems because it deals with the shortest distance from the starting point to the ending point. Now this is your turn to answer the question. A man walks 1 kilometer towards east and then he turns to south and walks 5 kilometer. Again he turns to east and walks 2 kilometer. After this he turns to north and walks 9 kilometer. How far is he from the starting point? Your options are A 6 kilometer, B 5 kilometer, C 7 kilometer and D 8 kilometer. You can solve the problem under two methods. Method 1 you can use the triplet, or method 2 you can use the formula method. Give me your answer in the comment section below. Subscribe our channel for more upcoming videos.